All right, FightHype.com, Sean Zattel here with Rolando Romero, right before he departs Las Vegas, his final day in Vegas before challenging for the WBA Interim Lightweight Championship of the World on the co-main event of Benavidez, Romero, Angulo. What's up, Rolly?
Hungry.
You're hungry?
Hungry.
How's cutting weight?
Hungry.
No, but seriously, is it hard or you're good?
No, it's easy, just hungry.
Because your coach said you could even make 130 pounds if you really needed to.
Yeah, but I'll be very hungry. I'm just hungry right now. But if I make 130, I'd be very hungry.
Okay, so, you know, the fact that you're fighting Jackson Marinez, 19-0, what do you think of the fact that he's got Robert Garcia in his corner?
I mean, my roommate knocked out Robert Garcia's fighter and, like, really quick, so I mean, I'm pretty sure like I'm gonna do the exact same thing. A trainer don't make a fighter. A fighter makes a fighter. A trainer amplifies a fighter. A fighter has to be a fighter. Already has to have something that makes him great, you know. So, and I'm not saying that he's not a great fighter or any of that stuff. I just think I'm the greatest right now in my division.
Now, like you said, it can amplify a fighter. Is that what you think Robert's probably done with Jackson? And because of that, he's going to be a better opponent, the best opponent you've had so far?
Well, I mean, on paper, he's the best opponent I've had so far. Like I said, I'm not going to know that until I get in the ring with him. I'm not going to know that until I get in the ring with him. And at this level, every fight is difficult. Every fight's going to be difficult from now on. Every fight's going to be difficult. Even before my last fight. I mean, shit, the last fight I fought was a world amateur champion, you know? We'll give you 5-0 or whatever, but I mean, still, they put me in the fast track against him because they really thought he was going to win. But like I said, I took the fight and I moved forward. You know, like I said, every fight's going to be difficult from now on. That's how boxing is.
Did you watch any tape on this guy? There's not a whole lot out there.
It's just a boxer.
Right.
Just a boxer. There's not much more I can like really prepare for. I mean, people act like I ain't find a million boxers over here at this gym. I've sparred so many boxers. I've fought so many boxers. You know, so to me it's like he's just another boxer. So yeah.
Can you talk? How do you visualize the fight going?
Knockout, a vicious knockout, like it's gonna be one of the most brutal knockouts y'all ever seen in your life. So I mean that's the way I see it.
Are you gonna go about setting it up, or are you just going out there guns blazing kind of thing?
I mean, when it comes, but like I said, it's gonna be the most brutal knockout y'all ever seen in your life. Is part of why you don't care about watching tape is because you'd rather just adjust once you're in the ring with a guy? Yeah. Every single time I'm shadow boxing, man, every time I shadow box, I'd be right there, man. I gaze into that picture, man. I've read them words a million times in my life. I've always read them words, man. Always. This is one of my favorite quotes of all time. So yeah.
Well, can you take me through the process of what it's like to just get in the ring with a fighter and just adjust? What is it? You got to take a look for a round, or you just take me through that?
It's like as far as like adjusting, right? It's like, yeah, you know. The thing is, I haven't even needed to adjust as a pro. I've won every single round of every single fight I've ever been in. Every single round of every single fight. I've dominated every single round of every single fight I've been in. So as far as like the adjusting part of it, to me it's like I haven't had to yet. But I mean, like I said, punches all come with one. We have one mentality that beats all other mentalities in boxing, and it's like like Wilder said, you know, y'all gotta be lucky the whole fight. I only gotta be lucky for 1 second. So no matter what, like I said, 12 rounds is a long time to be in there with a puncher. And it's a scary place to be in there with a puncher.
Can relying on the power too much eventually, like it happened with
I don't
Wilder.
rely on my power. And wait, y'all gonna tell me, oh, what eventually what happened? Wilder went what?
41 fights before it happened?
43 fights, all knockouts. And the one guy that went the decision the first time, he ended up knocking him out the second time, even really quick. And then Fury, I mean, to me that was a knockout when they didn't call it. So I mean,
stoppage.
Yeah, they didn't stop. They didn't stop him. I mean, they gave him an extended count and everything. So regardless of
in the second fight.
Yeah, no, in the first fight.
No, I mean, but that's what I mean.
Yeah, in the second fight, you know, I mean, Fury ended up stopping Wilder.
Right.
But at the end of it, I mean, and I think I'm 100 times more technical than Wilder. But like I said, it still comes from that mentality. A puncher,
what makes you more technical than Wilder? What are some things, not to just make it a comparison between Wilder and Rolly, but what are things that don't just make you a puncher?
My boxing ability, like unless, like, oh, people see me, they go in, they're like, oh, Rolly just knocked this dude out, Rolly just walked this dude down, Rolly just, you know, all this stuff, right? But they don't see what I do in the gym. They don't. When's the last time I posted videos other than me just knocking somebody out for fun? And I don't even do that anymore because, like I said, it's very hard for me to get fights. If I told you, if I showed the entire world how many videos I have of me knocking everybody out, videos on top of videos on top of videos, y'all. And of name fighters, I'm not talking about like nobodies. I'm talking about name fighters. Y'all would be like, maybe this guy's a little bit more different than we think.
When we come around with the cameras, are you hiding things from us? Like, are you just or?
Well, not really.
Right.
I don't really hide anything. But it's like, how to say it. I have yet to see who I truly am. But if you ask anybody that's been in the ring with me, they'll say it's a lot harder to hit me than it looks. They don't hit me. They can't hit me. They land a punch, they ain't landing that shit again.
Right.
They ain't landing 2 punches on me. They will not land 2 punches straight on me. I'm a lot more different than people think. A lot more different.
You anxious to show that for next week?
I ain't gonna be able to show it next week. It's gonna be a brutal knockout. I probably won't even have to show it until I move up to 47. I won't have to show my boxing ability until I move up to 47. Because everyone else in my weight division and at 140, I could just literally walk down. I could just walk them down.
But that's showing skill. Letting the ring off and putting that takes skills. It's not just being a puncher.
Yeah, it's a skill on its own, you know? But like, at 135, 140, I just need to walk people down. I really don't need to I don't have to really, how do I say it? Use my brain too much. But at 47, you know I'd have to start boxing everybody. But right now, I think I'm just gonna have to walk everybody down, no problem.
So even you moved up to 40, a Jose Ramirez, a Josh Taylor, them tall guys, 5'10". But you would.
Josh Taylor walked down of hell, and Jose Ramirez moving up 47.
So he doesn't count when we're talking.
We're not even including Jose Ramirez. We got Jose Ramirez because stylistically outbox him because of how his style is. But he's not. He's moving up, so there's no point in me. There's no point in me talking about him. And I doubt he's gonna move back down to 40 because I don't think he can make the weight anymore. He's a big boy.
He is.
He's very big. If I'm big at my weight division, he was massive.
He's huge for that weight. Yeah.
So I mean, regardless of everything, like I said, until I move to 47, I think it's just going to be a walk down of hell to everybody I fight.
Most fighters and I'm sure you're one of them, don't really care what the public says. Because what the public says is so frivolous and stupid a lot of the time anyways. But is there anything you'd want to say to people who, because they, doubters, is there anything you'd want to say to them?
I mean, they're gonna...
To people really questioning your skills.
They question my boxing ability.
Right.
like I said, and it's like I said, people, they don't, like I said, they don't see what I do. They don't see, like literally, I will literally spend an entire sparring session just literally running around the ring and nobody will hit me. If I choose to, I can literally run around the ring and nobody will hit me the entire time.
But you can't win rounds like that, right?
Yeah, you can.
But you still gotta land some shots.
Yeah, land some stuff. But Willie Pep won a round without throwing a damn punch.
Talk about the exception to the rule, though.
But I mean, like I said, if I move around, like nobody's gonna be able to do anything to me. Especially they're not gonna come forward because I mean I'm one of the rare exceptions in this damn sport of somebody that can actually throw punches going backwards. I can hurt people going backwards. I mean there's only a few other fighters that can do that. And, I mean that's what literally made their career. Robinson,
Floyd could do it.
Floyd can box really well backwards. I think Devin Haney can box really well backwards, you know, as far as like
Tyson Fury.
Tyson Fury. Crawford knocks people out going backwards. So I mean, there's really rare exceptions to the rule. So I can knock people out going backwards.
What about your speed?
The speed?
Yeah, like it seemed. Because when you said you're explosive, to be explosive, it's not just power. You need speed too.
Yeah. You need. And but the thing is, look, I don't post no stupid videos of me going like this like everybody else. So I mean, and that's what the misconception of what people think speed is. But I mean, you only bring your punches out this far. I mean, anyone can do this. Like anyone can do that. I'm sitting on my ass and I can do it. You know. Yeah. Real power comes from right there,
right,
all the way out, extending your punches. But that's why these people don't knock people out. Because they don't understand that. That's not real speed. All that little shoe shine bullshit isn't real speed. So.
This was for me, man. Like when you got probably your second to last knockout, or maybe even been your last knockout. You came out wearing trunks and pink like you're wearing today, and it
was against another Dominican, a bigger Dominican than the one I'm fighting.
Was he Dominican?
Yeah, 14-1 Dominican. That's bigger than the one I'm fighting.
And I believe you knocked him out in the first round, right?
One round. With one hand.
But you wore these Kid Buu trunks, and I think that's just
I'm angry. I'm Kid Buu.
That's just too perfect. You gotta stick with that gimmick. Like, please keep wearing
next October, breast cancer awareness.
Breast cancer or not, like you just gotta stick with the Kid Buu gimmick, man. It fits you too perfectly.
Yeah, Kid Buu is one angry. He's an angry kid. He's an angry kid.
He's got a little. He's kind of your personality.
Yeah. Want to play around and now Miller gets all serious and mad
and kill somebody. Yeah.
I like Kid Buu.
But I think it's time. I held you up long enough. Let me let you get your training in before you leave Vegas. Thanks, Rolly. Maybe get a chance to talk with you after you're done training. All right?
Of course, yeah.
All right. Thanks, Rolly.